Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 5, subject EVS, Environmental Studies, lesson 5, Natural Resources, part 5. This is the last part of this lesson. I hope you have understood all the other parts. We covered about the natural resources that are available on Earth. And the natural resources can be divided into two types, that is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Under renewable resources we learned about solar energy, soil, and other energy which can be renewed, like forest. And under non-renewable resources we learned about the different minerals, right? Different minerals, that is like petroleum, natural gas, coal, all these things we learned. We even learned what is the importance of forest and how we have to conserve the forest. Conserve means protect the forest. So let's continue with the last part of the lesson. I request you to keep the textbook with you while reading out the lesson or while doing the lesson. We are going to begin with page number 72 in your textbook. The part is mineral resources. Minerals are formed in the earth as a result of prolonged natural processes. As I told you how the petroleum or the natural gases are formed, it's the same way the minerals also are formed. But the minerals are stones. Okay, they are not like liquid petroleum ore or natural gas. They are not in those forms. They are in the rock forms. Okay, they are available along with the rocks in the surface of the earth. Surface of the earth means not on the top surface of the earth. It is available under the earth. It is millions of years ago, millions of years of process takes place, natural process takes place. A lot of pressure, heat is put on that, put on the mineral for the formation of the mineral. The best example for the pressure and mineral is the diamond and the coal. They both are components of carbon itself, but then diamond undergoes lot of pressure and lot of heat, so and it undergoes it for long years compared to coal. They both, the component of the coal and the diamond are the same, but the value for the diamond is much more than the value of the coal, because the coal does not take many years to form as compared to the diamond. Understood? So minerals are extracted in the form of the refined in the factories, and metals are separated from them. The metals that we use like iron or steel, aluminium, silver, gold, all these metals are as extracted from the ground only. Okay, huge mining stations are put up where the minerals are available. Okay, now these available minerals are collected. It's like a mud or the car. It's the ore means it has lot of mud in it, and all the other extra things will be present in it. From that ore we have to do the extraction process. Okay, then separation of the iron from iron ore. Now in this iron ore, um, it is present in the big huge mountains. Okay, they break down the mountains itself to extract the iron from that mud. And now this mud is collected from the hospital sorry, from the mountains, and it is taken to the extraction process, or it is taken to the big huge factories where the iron is separated from the ore. Okay, not only the iron, there are other mining places also, like mining for aluminium, mining for gold, mining for silver. All the metals that we use in our life are extracted from the earth itself. Now minerals means it is a multi-useful material available in the nature. Its composition can be represented by the chemical formula. Then metals like aluminium, copper, silver, gold are extracted from their ores. Okay, it is different ores that will be available for the different metals. From the same iron ore we cannot collect the gold or silver. From iron ore we can only extract the iron. From the gold ore we can extract the gold only. Okay, and they are available and more in deep inside the earth. Here some factory processes that is under that the iron is undergoing for the extractions. It will be it requires lot of heat and energy. Okay, so now here is the example. The first picture is for the silver ore. I mean how they collect the silver, it goes under the ground. And the second one is for the aluminium. They collect that mud and they process it to extract the aluminium from that mud. Okay, now regaining of emptied mineral resources. Now now you're extracting means it will be available for some time. Okay, for okay, let's say for 10 years or 15 years or 20 years it will be available. After that the mineral will not be available in that place. Okay, the formation of minerals takes a lot millions of years, but the extraction we can empty those minerals in very few years itself. Okay, and we are so greedy that we don't give up on the mining until the mineral is emptied. And that should not happen, because the more you empty the minerals the land is going to be barren, and it will not be useful anymore. Okay, you're exhausting the available minerals. Okay, the available your if you exhaust the available minerals, what are the future generations supposed to do, right? So you should not empty the mineral resource. Regaining of the emptied mineral resource depends on the scientific process that takes place inside the earth. This is not for sure. Okay, minerals are formed over millions of years. It takes millions of years for the formation of the minerals. Hence, they must be moderately used. It should be used moderately. We should not exhaust the minerals that are available in the earth, because if we exhaust, then the future generation will suffer. Okay, then in page number 74, the availability of the natural resources that fulfill our needs is not uniform everywhere. The quality of available resources is not the same. See, these minerals are available in the earth, all over the earth, but it is not present every inch of the earth. Okay, only certain places it has been concentrated, and um, the quality of that resource also differs. Now, the gold mining here in Kolar, we had gold mining in Kolar and we have already exhausted the gold there. It was present, I think, in the last century. Okay, as a result of excessive usage, that is more than our requirements, there is scarcity of such natural resources. If the same condition persists, some of the resources may not be available in the future. Hence, these resources must be used moderately and they must be reused if possible. Okay, we should reuse it as much as possible. Now, page number 75. Do you know? Uh, in earlier days, natural things like mountains, forests, minerals, animals, soil, water, etc., were considered as natural resources. Nowadays, it has got a wider meaning. The meaning of the word resource is changing with time. Okay, a thing once considered as resource may not be considered as a resource after some years. Now, for example, natural gas is a resource now, but it is not so about 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago, we didn't know the usage of this now natural gas. We didn't know how to extract it or how to process it or how to use it. But today, it is a natural resource. Sunlight, water, soil available everywhere on the earth are called universal resources. What are the universal resources? Sunlight, water, soil, are the universal resources. If forest resource is used for firewood and wooden logs, then it cannot be reused. As a result, forests become non-renewable resources. Growing more trees and moderate use of wood can make the forest renewable. Nowadays, seawater can be converted Nowadays, seawater can be converted into pure water for drinking purpose by using some methods. But these methods are expensive. These methods are especially used in the countries like Dubai, and where the people are very rich. Okay, there they convert the sea water into pure water and use it for drinking. Human beings with innate intelligence, creativity, expertise, and aesthetic sense can also be considered as a type of resource. But only if you make good use of your resources, it is good for us, it is good for the earth, it is good for the future. Otherwise it becomes very bad for us also, even for the future. Now stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself. I have finished this lesson. I hope you have understood. Please read the textbook and read at least one page every day. Thank you, children.